I'm Anna, the top 1 trader in the world, and I assist inexperienced traders in generating profits. In this video, we'll discuss the importance of patience in trading. See you after the intro. Good morning, traders! Before we dive into this ocean of knowledge about patience and trading, I have something important to tell you. If you want to see how to put all these great theories we're about to discuss into practice, don't forget to check out my courses. There, you'll be able to see how to trade on stocks, indices, and commodities. It's like sitting right next to me as I try to tame these financial bulls and bears, but without the risk of me stealing your coffee. I hope you are comfortable, because today I'm taking you on a journey into the fascinating and a bit crazy world of patience in trading. I know, some of you are already thinking, oh no, how boring, but I promise I'll try to make everything more entertaining than a TV series marathon. So, let's start with the basics. What the heck does patience have to do with trading? Well, think about it for a moment. Trading is like being on an emotional roller coaster, isn't it? Prices go up and down faster than you can say bye. Opportunities appear and disappear as if they were optical illusions. In such chaos, talking about patience seems almost like madness, right? Yet, guys, after years spent in the markets, after seeing more ups and downs than a soap opera, I've come to a conclusion. Patience in trading isn't just important, it's fundamental. It's like yeast in pizza. Without it, nothing rises. Let me tell you something about myself, so you understand where I'm coming from. When I started, I was exactly like many of you, full of enthusiasm, convinced I could conquer Wall Street in a day. I spent hours and hours in front of screens with more coffee in my body than my blood, waiting for the right moment to enter the market. And you know what? I often end up entering too early without waiting for confirmation of the signals I had set myself to follow. It was like jumping from a plane before the pilot gave the okay. A disaster. But let's get to the point. Why the hell is patience so important in trading? I explain it to you, and I promise that in the end you will understand why it is your secret superpower. First, it avoids impulsive decisions. Guys, emotions in trading are like alcohol while driving, a very dangerous mix. Fear, greed, excitement, these things make you do more foolish things than you would after a night of partying. Patience, on the other hand, is like your sober friend who takes you away your car keys. It also you to stay calm and evaluate every situation with the lucidity of a financial Sherlock Holmes. Let me give you an example. Remember the March 2020 crash due to COVID-19? The S&P 500 fell 36% in a month. It was like watching the Titanic sink on live TV. Many impulsive traders sold in panic as if they were escaping from a burning building. Patient traders, on the other hand, waited for the situation to specialize, like experienced firefighters assessing the situation before acting. Guess who profited in the end? That's right, the firefighters. Those who kept calm saw the market fully recover by August of the same year. Also think about what happened with GameStop in January 2021. Who would have thought that the stock of a video game store chain would go from $17 to $483 in a few weeks? Yet it happened, and those who were prepared, who had studied the dynamics of short squeezes and understood how markets react to extreme events, were able to navigate these turbulent waters much better than those who panicked or got caught up in euphoria. Second, it promotes discipline. Guys, discipline in trading is like training for an Olympic athlete. Without it, you are going nowhere. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't train consistently, you will end up being beaten by someone who maybe has less talent but more discipline. And guess what? Patience is the foundation of discipline. It allows you to follow your trading plan to the letter, even when the market seems to have gone crazy, like a kindergarten class without a teacher. Third, it allows you to wait for the right moment. The market has its rhythm, guys. There are moments of flat calm where it seems that nothing is moving, and moments of pure madness where everything seems to be going 1,000 miles an hour. Patience helps you recognize these cycles and act accordingly. It's like being an expert surfer. You know when it's time to ride the wave and when it's better to stay on the beach drinking pina colada. Remember the cryptocurrency boom in 2021? Bitcoin is shooting to the star like a rocket and everyone going crazy to buy. It was like seeing the gold of the 18th gold rush. Many entered the market when Bitcoin reached $60,000, fearing to miss the opportunity. They were like those who arrived late to a party and tried to catch up by drinking everything at once. Patient traders, on the other hand, waited for a correction, and guess what? It came in 2022, allowing them to enter much more adventurous prices, around $20,000. Not bad? Yeah. Fourth, it helps you learn from your mistakes. Listen carefully, in trading, you will make mistakes. I still make them today after years of experience. It's like learning to play an instrument. Even great musicians occasionally hit a wrong note. The difference lies in how you react to these mistakes. Patience allows you to calmly analyze your trades to understand what went wrong and why. It's like doing an auto-spy of your trades. A bit macabre, but tremendously useful. Let me tell you something. In 2021, I made a disastrous trade on Robinhood right after its IPO. I was as excited as a girl at her first concert, convinced that the price would immediately shoot to the stars. Instead, it crashed in the following months like a failed shuffle. But instead of blaming the market, I patiently analyzed my mistake. It was like watching the replay of a lost game to understand where I went wrong. You know what? This analysis allowed me to develop a much more effective strategy for future EPOs. I made great profits with Coinbase later the same year. Now I know what you're thinking. All very nice, but how do you develop this patience? It's not like I can go to the green grocery and ask for a kilo of patience. Well, I have some practical advice for you. There are live workout exercises for your patient muscle. First, develop a solid trading plan. It's your compass in the stormy sea of market. It must include everything: entry and exit strategies, stop loss, take profit, and risk management. It's like having a detailed map before setting off on an adventure in the jungle, and you must follow it religiously. Not like those diets you start on Monday and abandon on Tuesday. Second, analyze your trades. After each single trade, take the time to analyze it in detail. Create a trading journal, write down everything. Technical details, emotions, everything. It's like keeping a personal diary, but instead of writing about your crushes, you write about your trades. And instead of reading old pages and thinking how embarrassing, you'll read old trades and thinking, wow, how much have you improved? It will help you understand a lot about yourself and your trading. Third, learn to manage emotions. Guys, this is fundamental. Meditation, mindfulness, they are very powerful tools. They help you to stay calm even when the market seems to have gone crazy. It's like being the eye of the hurricane. Everything around you is chaos, but you remain centered and calm. Fourth, focus on the long term. Trading is not a way to get rich quickly, despite that some web gurus would have you believe. Those guys are the miracle elixir sellers of the Old West. They promise to cure all ills, but the only thing they cure is your wallet. Emptying it. Trading is like a craft, a profession that requires time and dedication. It's like planting a tree. You can't expect it to grow overnight, but with patience and care, one day it will give you fruit in abundance. Fifth, accept losses. Losses are part of the game, guys. Even the most experienced traders have lost trades. It's like being a boxer. You can't even accept to win every fight. The most important thing is to stay on your feet and keep fighting. The difference lies in how you react to these losses. A patient trader sees them as lessons, not failures. Sixth, reduce stress. Trading can be stressful as hell, and stress is the number one enemy of patience. It's like trying to do a puzzle while someone is shooting in your ears. Impossible. But find a way to relax: yoga, meditation, sport, whatever works for you. I've discovered that gardening on weekends helps me reset my mind and face a new trading week with renewed calm and concentration. It's like pressing the reset button on your trader's brain. Seventh, celebrate small success. It's easy to focus only on big goals and forget about small daily success. But it's precisely this that over time you will lead to your success. Have you respected your trading plan for a whole week? Celebrate it. Have you managed not to panic during a particularly volatile market movement? It's a success. Recognize it. It's like putting aside a coin every time you do something right. At the end of the year, you will find yourself with a nice little nest egg. Eighth, take care of your diet. Sounds strange, right? But what you eat greatly influences your mental and emotional state. A diet rich in sugars and processed foods can cause energy and mood swings that negatively affect your ability to make rational decisions. It's like trying to drive a Ferrari with the wrong fuel. It won't work well. A balanced diet can help you maintain the concentration and calm necessary for patient trading. 9th, exercise regularly. Physical exercise not only improves your health, but also has a positive effect on your mental state. It reduces stress, improves moods, and increases your ability to concentrate. You don't have to become an Olympic athlete. Even a simple 30-minute walk a day can do wonders for your patience and your ability to handle trading stress. It's like doing regular maintenance on your rental car. It will work much better and longer. In conclusion, guys, becoming a patient trader isn't easy. It's not like learning how to tie a tie, although for some it might be equally difficult. It's a journey, not a destination. There will be days when patience will seem impossible, days when the market will seem to move against you in every single trade, as if it had a personal vendetta against you. In those moments, remember why you started this journey. Patience is your secret weapon, your superpower in a world where everyone is seeking instant gratification. It will allow you to see opportunities that others miss and to stay true to your strategy when everyone around you is panicking like headless chickens. So, the next time you find yourself in front of your screens ready to make a trade, take a moment, breathe deeply. Remember everything we've talked about today, and then, only then, decide if the trade is really in line with your plan and long-term goals. It's like doing a mental checkup before each trade. Remember, in trading, as in life, patience isn't just a virtue, it's a superpower. It's like being flash, but instead of running fast, you know when it's time to stand still. Use it well. And if you ever feel discouraged, remember that even the greatest traders started from scratch. Warren Buffett wasn't born knowing how to read a balance sheet, and George Soros didn't go out of the womb trading forex. They studied, they made mistakes, they learned, and they improved. And you can do the same. And if you really want to understand how I manage these situations in daily practice, my courses are just what you need. I explain exactly how to recognize signals on the chart of stock indices and commodities, how to set the right money management, and how to protect your capital. You will understand in detail how I apply these strategies in the real world with practical examples and concrete trades. Think about where you could be in a year if you started learning the right strategies today. I look forward to seeing you in my courses, where you can dive into all these techniques in detail and much more. It's time to move from theory to practice. Remember, the market is out there full of opportunities. It's up to you to seize them with wisdom, a bit of courage, and why not, with a little help from me. See you on the other side, budding traders. And remember, if you feel lost in the labyrinth of charts, or if your patience is about to run out, you know where to find me. I'm here to turn your help into loss and your moments of panic into profit opportunities. Happy trading to all, and may patience be with you.